Here's how I broke free from the tinnitus prison mindset. It's a very simple revelation, but it's nothing new. I didn't make it up. It's the revelation that you are not your thoughts. So then you're not your tinnitus. You're not the experience that's happening to you. You're not the suffering. You're not every scary thought that you believe could happen to you is not you. And the reason I know this is because you're able to sit and observe your thoughts and choose to believe them or not believe them, right? Take every thought captive. So when you can sit and play some background noise, some masking noise, and you can sit and you can allow yourself to hear your tinnitus, and you can allow yourself to begin to transcend the sound itself. I'm talking a little loud because there's a jet. At first, all you notice is the tinnitus. All you notice is the ringing, right? Like you'll be sitting outside and you won't hear crickets because you'll just constantly be hearing the sound more. And that's because your brain is focused on it. Over time, when you can sit and observe your suffering, observe your tinnitus, observe what is happening and not flinch, but then also broaden your awareness out to the crickets, the plane, the trees, everything else. You can notice everything else in your awareness. What ends up happening is you begin to reprogram your brain and tell it tinnitus is just another sound, because you're hearing it within the soundscape of everything else. At first, all you hear is tinnitus. It's like it's someone took speakers and put it right up to your ears and they're just blasting this obnoxious alien sound. Over time, the more you sit and meditate with it and practice being present with it, it just becomes like a bird chirping or something. You never really notice it, and it becomes so small, and there's so much distance between you and the sound, if that makes sense. It's within your awareness, right? Whereas before, when people are suffering immensely from tinnitus, they don't realize that they are the awareness that tinnitus is happening in. They realize, oh my gosh, like tinnitus has become my entire world. It feels like they're trapped inside of a box and it's just a blasting ringing, right? That's how it feels like before, but that's not the truth. And that's why it's so scary. Because, I mean, could you imagine just like being trapped inside your head with a blaring sound? It's there. I was there. That did happen to me. That's how it was. That's how I know this stuff really, really well. Because you can begin to put space in between you and the sound. And you can end up putting so much space into it, it's like, it's not there. And you can completely recover just like I have. But it takes patience. It takes self-love. It takes choosing to not identify with your suffering. This is really hard for people. I'm going to tell you why this is so hard. The hardest cases with tinnitus is the person who has suffered for like 10 years, okay, chosen to. And when you tell them, you know, your suffering was optional, you didn't have to suffer that long, that really offends people. Because if he didn't have to suffer for that long, then the suffering was pointless. And people don't want to hear that their suffering was essentially optional. but it is. You don't have to suffer from this. You are experiencing pain right now, and the pain is very real. But you don't have to identify with that pain and allow it to fester into suffering and turn you into a mean, cynical, miserable person. That is optional. The pain is very real, and we do not deny that. We acknowledge that. But we don't have to let it destroy our soul and rob us of our joy, okay? So, if you found this video informative, book a session with me if you would like to practice this. I would love to work with you. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Peace.